Sky watchers will be able to see some of the meteors that will pass through the sky as the annual Geminid shower peaks. The Geminids are expected to be most active between noon and 8 p.m. Miami time on Friday, according to Robert Lunsford, Fireball reporting coordinator for the American Meteor Society. During this year's event, the moon will be 95% full from Thursday night through Friday, obscuring at least 75% of the activity seen in years with little or no lunar light. According to the Society, the moon is expected to be fuller on Sunday in an area away from city lights with clear skies. The celestial spectacle will be best viewed from 9 to 10 p.m. Friday night in any time zone, said Bill Cook, the leader of NASA's Meteoroid Environments Office. Lunsford, however, also suggested looking for a glimpse of the meteors in the early morning hours of Friday and Saturday to avoid the glare of the nearly full moon. I would suggest that potential observers try to view the meteors during the last few hours before dawn on the 13th and 14th. At that time, the moon will be low in the west and won't be a bother, Lunsford said. The American Meteor Society estimates that the Geminids will produce up to 15 visible meteors per hour. The moon will be full on the 15th, about a day after the peak, so the moonlight will obscure the meteors, Cook said. So instead of seeing 40 to 60 meteors an hour, you'll see maybe 10 to 15 an hour because of that bright moonlight. Even with interference from the moon, more meteors will be seen during the peak of the Geminids than on most nights, all year, according to the Society. It's important to look for clear skies, especially as the full moon approaches, Lunsford said. For example, sky watchers should avoid beaches where the sky tends to be hazy, and instead look for a mountaintop. What are the Geminids? The Geminids are formed by debris released by the asteroid 3200 Phaeton. The celestial object's close orbit around the Sun causes it to shed particles due to extreme heat, leaving a stream of meteors around the entire orbit, according to Lunsford. During the first 2 weeks of December, Earth passes close to the asteroid's orbit, allowing us to see the Geminids. The meteors will appear to come from the direction of the constellation Gemini, which rises in the east, according to the Planetary Society. At this time of year, the constellation Gemini is low in the east at dusk, is high at 2 a.m., and sets in the western sky as the sun rises, Lunsford said. That's why the Geminids can be seen all night. The easiest way to spot the Geminids is to track them to the 2 brightest stars in Gemini. But there's a 90% chance that every meteor you see Friday night and Saturday morning is from the Geminid shower, Lunsford said.